All right, well, welcome. My name is Alex Booth. I am teaching AP Computer Science A. And so the first thing we want to do, the first video is just going to be how to install Java, like the Java development kit and NetBeans on your computer so that you can actually program. There are lots of IDEs out there. There's lots of ways to go about it. I just do this because I feel like it's the most straightforward. And it's pretty extensible. It's one of those things that becomes flexible, and later on, when you want to do more advanced projects, you can still use it. So you're not limited like by some educational IDEs or integrated development environments don't let you grow very well, and NetBeans is okay for that. So anyway, the easiest way to get to it as of today, so as of this date, 9/27/2017, is just to type NetBeans JDK into Google, hit enter, and the very top thing is a NetBeans JDK bundle. Java SE downloads don't get 7. The current best version is 8 of the JDK. So we're going to click on that. Notice it says JDK 8, and this is a, what do you call it, subversion 141. Doesn't really matter what that is so much as just that, I mean, if you're doing it in 2017, JDK 8 is the one you want. You got to accept the license agreement. My computer is a 64-bit Windows computer. You can check it in Windows 10 or basically on any Windows computer by just kind of going to System Information. Anyway, let's see where I'm at. x64 system type. Okay, that's where it says 64-bit. On older versions of Windows, it's basically the same place it'll be on the start menu. It's over here on the right side, like in Windows 7. If you're not sure, you can always do Windows x86. That will pretty much always work. So this is the 32-bit version on Windows. And then if it's one of your other operating systems, I'm going to assume that you know what you're doing. Most people, if they don't fiddle with operating systems very much, tend to go with Windows. So the safe bet is always x86. If you know for sure you have a 64-bit Windows distribution, do this one because it'll run better. But if you're not sure, go with 32-bit, which is x86. I'm going to go 64-bit. I'm going to click on it. It just starts downloading. It takes, I don't know, 3 to 4 minutes. Yeah. So I'm going to kind of let that run. Okay, it looks like the video is or the installer is done loading. So you need to make sure that you have administrative rights on your computer. That might mean that your teacher's going to, or your parent's going to have to sign in with their account. You might already have administrative access. You'll see if it doesn't let you install it, then you know you need to have higher access rights to be able to install it. On your own personal computer, generally you are an administrator. At the school, you generally aren't, so you'll need to teach yourself to do it. All right, so basically, I'm going to click on this. I'm an administrator, so it should just open up, be fine. Do I want to allow this to make changes? Yes, because I want to install those things. Configures the installer, which normally doesn't take very long. The installation process itself takes a couple minutes. Next. Okay. Generally, I wouldn't change any of the settings. One, it's easier to deal with, and two, they use pretty good generic settings when they're installing NetBeans. Okay, so basically this bar will just run out through the end, and once you get to 100%, it's all done. It does take about 3 to 5 minutes. We'll see if it goes quick here. We could just wait for it. Otherwise, there's really nothing else you need to do once it's done. Once it's done, you should have NetBeans installed, and you'll have the JDK installed as well. So it's all good to go. There's nothing else, like you don't need to install any other pieces to be able to program in Java. Yeah. So that's kind of that. All right, I'm going to. It's not going quite yet, so I'm going to sign off. If something happens, you get an error message. That would be a time to bring the computer into me or to your teacher, your comp sci teacher, and see if they can help you fix it. Generally, it doesn't, though. It's a pretty smooth running install. And that's that.